I'm gonna see what an 08 looks like on this, on just this line right here. Why not? Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on this line too. Just broaden that up a little bit more. Boom. See, I think that looks a lot better. I just didn't quite measure right there correctly. Man, I keep grabbing that 005. I want that 05. Where is it? Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? There it is. Cool. And there we go. So now I can start thinking about what is going to be pretty much black, right? I'm gonna start adding some of these like flares into some of these spots here. Might switch to my 01 here, because it is a little tricky. And so especially effective for these like the lines on the pants and like some of the lines on the muscles. I might do a little bit of this, but it's pretty much rounding out those lines to make it look almost like a brush stroke. Kind of like that, right? So you don't have such a sharp line right there. Do something like that. Same on this side. Just kind of smoothing out some of these lines. Definitely do some of that here. See, it starts looking a lot more fluid, especially with more like kind of softer material items. I think this works really well. But it can be overdone, so be aware, you know. And definitely parts on the boots here. I want to make sure though that's getting done. Up here on the collar. There we go. Might just pop these recesses here a little bit more, but I'm gonna keep those interior lines thin. go. Okay, now I'm just going to give it a quick once over here. Oh, I just remembered that he has these, like this hand on top here is wearing a glove, but the bottom hand is actually like wrapped. Like all the fingers are wrapped. So I want to put these like kind of wrapped lines like that. There we go. All right. So now that I have everything, I feel like I'm in a good place as far as line weight. I can start going in with my 005, which is the thinnest pen I have, and start thinking about more, okay, I am going to do a little bit of hatching, and I want to keep it minimal. This might just be a quick a video that's more about like line weight and my process about like establishing value just in black and white and using lines. Might stick with that, and then I'll do a separate video on coloring here. But so I'm going to choose a light source first, and I think I'm just gonna just for ease. It'll be from the upper right. So shadows will fall, they'll fall down and to the left a little bit. If light is hitting here, you know, just thinking about, okay, so the left side of this screw, I'm just going to put a few hatch marks here, a few hatch lines here, few here. This would be casting a shadow here. This would be casting a shadow going this way. This is just another way to communicate to your viewer where things are living in terms of layers too. So this is, you know, this arm is over his shirt. So I'm pushing his arm forward and pushing his chest back by putting some hatching lines under it. This top layer is above this next layer, which is above his shirt. So all the hatch lines flow that direction. Hopefully that makes sense. So like on his face, you know, all this here, go this way. His collar would be casting a shadow. I'm not going to mess with his face too much. I think I'm just going to let the colors kind of speak for what's going on there. You know, shadows would kind of fall down into this crevice, his arm right there. It's really just keeping that in mind. I would say this part, just that part of the sword, would be in shadow if we're keeping that logic. This bottom part would be way in shadow, definitely.